executive session.
Alright.
And we need to hear from, either the manager or the attorney or both.
So we have, Mr. Ingham took, what you discussed last week. Commissioner Ingham did that for us, so we do have a binding contract for Melrose. He's also set the closing date on this contract for the Friday before your next commissioner meeting, which is a smart idea. It
Could be done sooner if possible, but
right.
at least no later than.
What was the contract for? Which all off the other?
42.5.
42.5.
Now, if it's signed earlier, demolition can begin earlier. But demolition can't begin until there's a signature on the contract.
We probably shouldn't, because it hasn't transferred and yet, but.
Oh, we can clean it up, pour clothes on there, right?
We own the property.
Well,
We have a
no.
contract.
So I mean, I've contacted, Mr. Russell, left a message, and as soon as I can get a hold of him, we're basically just gonna schedule the earliest date after October 15th.
Now, he'll be back here Monday.
Okay, if you hear from him,
He's waiting for his call.
I called and left a message, so I mean, as soon as I hear from him, I told him he can call me anytime, but we just wanna get it done as soon as possible.
So we'll have 124,000 tied up in it.
Yeah.
Man, that's more than, less than tax value on the county tax rate.
Yeah.
Right, I think we can come, to get all our money back.
Oh, I think we can just make money.
Yeah.
I mean, let's start this Saturday at 125 and see what happens.
He says, what's his name, Russell says 40 truckloads, dump truckloads.
Mhm.
Guessing more,
Yeah, I'm guessing more too.
Well, depends on what he salvages. But do we have to pay more if there's more than 40?
The contract, I did read through the contract again. I have it pulled up.
That's why I asked him that last question. Who wrote the meeting?
So he's gonna furnish all the labor and equipment. The things that we have to do, we have to ensure the utilities have been cut off and capped at the right of way. It also says that he will obtain information regarding underground utility locations, including septic. Everything's gonna be removed down to the basement floor, cross walls, everything will be put back to grade. It will be removed and legally disposed of by the contractor. He says any asbestos, he will remove and identify if he finds suspicious materials during demolition that are classified as hazardous. It is not the PACN, which is asbestos. That will have to be handled by the city of Tryon. And his estimate was for 81,000, 30 days. He didn't really specify what goes on after that, so I'm assuming he's making it work.
Okay.
But
The last question I asked him, what would make this go up? He basically said he didn't foresee anything.
Yeah, I mean, if he found, 55-gallon drum PCB oil sitting in the basement.
yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing he did have there that was concerning to me was about, if he were to burn anything, he would get permission from the town before doing so. He's not gonna get permission from the town. So it doesn't concern me, but at the same time, I hope he doesn't want to burn to get rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He's taking someone else, right?
Yeah, you can't burn this there.
Yeah.
No, I mean, she's got a lot of rags and her quilts and there's, Most of that stuff can be crushed and landfilled.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's precious metals, it's been ruined.
Mhm.
Precious metals have already been taken,
So,
because the fire department,
but who?
the fire department got
Oh, they found the gas point.
Yeah, the guy's going,
a case of
Oh, yeah, yeah.
the guy was a veteran, and that one was a veteran.
they're like $200,000 there in gold.
So yeah, your contract's done. We just gotta.
We voted on this, approve this contract.
Well, it's, yeah, it's a little late.
Ratify. Approve and ratify. Let's approve.
I'll second.
Motion, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed likewise? Motion carries. Anything else for the good one, Chairman? Entertain a motion to-
Yeah, let's, while we're sitting here, let's talk Lakeland here. Most quick, while there's nobody here. Yeah, I'm here. But no, I got an email last week saying that there's contingent now wanting us to start enforcing safety and what does our deed say? Happiness and safety or something like that.
I don't know, it's something weird.
But once we get the, when are we supposed to get the other attorney back that was specialized in that?
Yeah, he couldn't come last month.
Right.
Yeah, Sam comes back, but yeah.
So because we had some questions that he had to answer before we could
Yeah,
do anything.
but, you know, you did hear somebody plowed into a cocktail cruise on the,
You can't, we cannot patrol that 24 hours a day.
No, we can't control
Well, that's
it.
right.
I asked the attorney last time, and he said, we basically have no authority to do anything there, other than maybe tell people not to be there.
Yeah, don't do it.
Can't send your police down there, no power of arrest.
Right.
no power.
Let me ask you for some institutional knowledge. I've been going to Lakeland here since 1973. From my life, 1973 to maybe 90. That lake was patrol. Who paid for that?
Nobody. South Carolina Department of Natural Resources patrolled that lake up until a certain time. Story is, they wrote 8 tickets to a young kid whose father was a state legislator, and he called DNR and raised hell, and the property owners, 3 or 4 of them raised hell, and DNR walked away and has never been back. And they call it a private lake.
South Carolina should own it.
Well, they should. Or the lake
They've
in
been reaching this since 2001.
I mean, our question is, all right, I firmly believe we need to hold on to the water rights forever and a day. Does that mean we have to hold on to the dam?
No.
I don't think so, but we gotta figure out how not to.
The biggest problem you have is finding someone who is willing to take it. You'll have a lot easier time doing that. Whether it's the state, the county, the landowner, or a group of landowners voluntarily associate with each other. Since there was not a homeowners, there's no homeowner association, so it was typically that setup, they have to be a homeowner association owning the lake. You have an easier time unloading somebody or some entity once it gets a clean bill.
Yeah, we get a really nice clean bill of health, hopefully Greenville County. But, you know, the worst comes to worst, we sell the lake bottom, the fish, the algae, to the homeowner association. We keep the water and the dam, and, you know, and we have to maintain the dam for the next 100 years if we want.
That's easier said than done, because there's 2 sides to that equation.
Mhm.
You gotta have a buyer before you can sell.
Well, I think the homeowner association out there, or the Lakeland here, will take the lake so they can regulate it as of right now. I mean, rumor it was they were supposed to show or will show soon and complain about safety on the lake and demand that we do something.
Well,
He says we don't have to.
I mean,
Well, they can demand all they want, really, but what we have to do first is find out what shape that dam is.
Yeah, we're close
We
to
can't,
getting.
we can't negotiate with anybody, nobody's gonna take it, nothing until we get that done and meet with the attorney.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting close to that, probably in another 90 days, we'll know the end of the dam run. But, yeah, we need to go ahead and get Sam in here. I don't wanna wait till the next meeting to get Sam in here, where I'm heading. Because we may have more questions for him to move out. And,
Well,
you know,
give it, our next meeting is only, you know,
a
a
month
little over
away.
3 weeks away now, because this is
Well,
continuation of that.
We 4 days.
Yeah, but anyway, whatever. Well,
But I just find it, when we have a special thing at the end of the evening, everybody's ready to bolt anyway. I mean, I just felt last time he was here for other circumstances, it was a little helter-skelter and everybody was ready to go, and so we ended it after 40 minutes. And
Well, it's,
You could-
we have plenty of time to compile the questions you want to ask. And be serious about it. I mean, we.
yeah, I mean, I've delivered 2 questions that I care about is, do we have enforcement rights and do we have lease rights? Can we go back and collect funds for services rendered, for say?
I'd say the answer is
He's
no
already
and
told us we
no.
have no enforcement authority.
Yeah, I mean,
So
so,
that was the enforcement authority.
That question's answered.
Well, I mean, if we hire a South Carolina Department of Wildlife Reserve officer, put him in a boat out there, he can write tickets till he's blue. I mean,
You could probably
We just have to
do
get-
something like that.
yes.
we've asked them and they said they will not do it unless
And
it's
those-
public lake.
Those actions happen at night,
Mm-hmm.
and that, we gotta work during the day, and I don't know.
Paying some guy right around at dusk with a breathalyzer, it would slow things down. I mean, this was another cocktail cruise accident. It just as easily could have been 2 little girls in a damn paddle boat. I mean, this was a big dock, it's half the size of this room, and he goes, I didn't see it.
You got 500 people live out there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Those people aren't willing to do anything, they want us to do something.
Right.
We've told them we don't have any authority. The way we win the best is try to get the state of South Carolina to take it with the concept that we get access to water forever.
Yeah. We take
But
the
we're not gonna get any
3 inch
question answered until we know the answer to that name, Bill's right.
Yeah. And have you heard from the engineering guys? In fact, the pump company called me today, I want to know where we were standing.
So right now, I spoke to them today, I'm trying to work with South Carolina DOT on the permit to shut down the bridge. Because they're requiring a detailed map outlining the workaround. And they require in South Carolina for, I think, 15 days notice with a written, like one of those electronic signs that say that bridge will be shut down. So we're trying to figure, but I did talk to them, so basically, and I'm gonna outline this, I'm gonna sit down and get like detailed update out, but the thing is, they're saying that SME and E, which is one of the subcontractors for Cranston, is gonna do the quarry. They're shutting the road down, we're trying to coordinate shutting down to lower, and Cranston's been running numbers, they don't think we need to lower it 2 feet or 5 feet, they're thinking we can get by with 2.5. So the 15-day drawdown all of a sudden shrinks to 8 days drawdown, but either way, we're trying to coordinate that now, so spoke with them today about that.
I mean, cause they need to get in and do the roadbed coring before we place the pumps. And then they can come around from the backside and get onto the dam, the bridge of the dam and do that.
They said they're looking into it now because they're going to compare the design from the company, but they're thinking they can just, if need be, do a little footbridge to get over the pump and walk across it, and then anything heavy you can come across the backside. Because realistically, Jerry's not that much longer to get to that bridge.
No.
So,
Not at all.
And they do their quarter for like a well drill, a small baby well drill.
I don't know how they do theirs, but some of them are done like that.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine, so they'll need the whole road bed before we start making pipe, placing pumps on top.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna shut down from the edge of the fence to where you turn to go to, Steve's house.
Eagle's Nest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna get Sam back at the next meeting.
Yeah. I've already asked him to come, but I'll double check and make sure.
All in favor, aye. Opposed, likewise, motion carries to adjourn. Who's fine? You are.
Wait a minute, he drives all the way down here. You might as well have.